Fall 1986. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm in my senior year at Moses Brown, and I'm trying to figure out how to work my sports and academic success into the best college education I can. Lori Center, my coach and advisor, and I are sitting in front of a massive television set with 2 VCRs, trying to splice footage of me playing lacrosse the previous spring into a recruitment film to send to college coaches. My family moved to Providence from Philadelphia after my sophomore year in high school. I had always attended friends' schools, so Moses Brown seemed like the perfect fit, and it was. I came to Moses Brown as a fairly developed athlete. Field hockey, basketball, and lacrosse were second languages to me, and the field was as comfortable to me as a classroom. I was also a dedicated student. But I was also in the midst of my tough teenage years, and my time at Moses Brown allowed me to be more than just my accomplishments. It allowed me to be myself. I knew almost no one when we moved to Providence, and I knew almost nothing about soccer, which I had to play in the fall as there was no field hockey team at Moses Brown at that time. I remember Heather Madden, a classmate and member of the girls' soccer team, who had caught wind of the fact that I was new to the school and that I was going to be joining the soccer team. Every morning, she would stop by my house on the way to school, and we'd walk the next several blocks together to the Hope Street entrance. In the fall, the gate felt magical from the golden leaves overhead and blanketing the walkway. In a world of competitive athletics and academics, urban streets and basement gyms, this kind of graciousness was what defined my Moses Brown experience. I worked hard in my time at Moses Brown. Many mornings I went to lift weights at the Y with Archie Roberts and Angelo Bianco. In the afternoon, I was at practice. At night, I was consumed with homework. On weekends, I was co-editing the yearbook or at a game trying to lift up my teammates the way they did for me. And on an early spring day, when I found out I had been accepted to Yale, the first person who celebrated with me was a member of my extended Moses Brown team. Before the age of cell phones, I had no way of reaching my parents who were busy at work. But Dave Burnham, the then headmaster of Moses Brown and a Yale alum himself, was the first person I saw and the first person to tell me that he was proud, not only of what I had done, but of who I was. I'd been living in New York City area since graduating college in 1991. When my newly retired husband and I were thinking about places to live and raise our family and where we could find full intellectual, community, and athletic engagement, we were repeatedly drawn not only to Providence, but to Moses Brown, firmly at the center of our life. There's something about this city and this school that has always drawn me back to the belief that a student at Moses Brown can aim high and still be her best self. Back to the memory of sitting in front of a giant television in 1986, knowing that someone believed in me enough to make that happen.